Welcome, I'm Camille Barrat. I'm in charge of beauty at Business France. Thank you for being here today at BeautyTech at the teamFrance-Export booth. We're going to talk about BeautyTech with Frédéric Ifergan and Dan Benamara. Frédéric, you're the Global Business Development Manager at Abby by AbbiCosmetiques. And Dan, you're his CTO. So you've been supported by Business France from the beginning of the year. You're working on China exports with our team in China and North America as well. So let's challenge beauty with AI. So let's go back to the concept of Abby. What I understood is that by taking a selfie, you can get an individual diagnosis of your current state of skin, and then you can buy the actual products that match the needs of the skin, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So you've created your company with Joanna, your wife. She's the CEO of Abby, and she's also a biochemist. She's in charge of the R&D, and she's managing the laboratory of your staff. So how did you end up using AI for your products, Frédéric?
Okay, Camille. First, I want to thank you to invite us on the booth. So it's so amazing for a brand, and I want to also make a huge thanks to all the Business France team. Thank you very much. So Abby was created with just a simple idea. We just wanted to connect people to their skin. Why? Because it's very important to make a diagnosis of the skin, to understand the needs. And after you've got all the needs of the skin, you can propose the formula and the adapted ingredients for the skin. So it was we just start from the artificial intelligence to give the results and the diagnosis of the skin. And then after also, of course, we've got a lab, and we can produce on-demand cosmetic one by one with the name of the person of the jar, just to meet the requirement of the skin. And our application with IA is also offline and online, which means you can use it through your smartphone, but also with connecting mirror in shops. And we did everything with Dan, with our CTO. And first, we met 5 years ago, and we are just wondering if it was possible to develop artificial intelligence for a skin diagnosis, and then did it. So today it's done.
Thank you, Frédéric. So AI was the solution to get the best advice for consumers to have their best products for their skin, right? So I've summarized the concept at the beginning, but I'm sure people want to hear it from your own words. What is Abby for you?
Okay, Abby for us is a question of value first. The first thing is we just want to add always pure active ingredient with maximum effect into the formula, always. Second, it's question of naturality. We are more than 95-97% naturality into the cosmetics products. Third, this is the sustainability for many different reasons. Last, this is the tailor-made cosmetic, which is the only way to get the exact cosmetic for us. No over marketing, transparency, and of course technology. So just for your understanding, Abby starts with a selfie. The selfie in 1 minute studies 7 items into your skin, like moisturizing, spots, and so on, sensitivities. Then after the IA give you the results, give you also your own formula, and if you decide to go further, we produce the formula in labs, and you receive in 2 or 3 days your own cosmetics with your name print on the jar. So it is very high. And I will say that Abby is a luxury brand, but very affordable, because it was also very important for us not to be too expensive for a end consumer.
Thanks, Frédéric. So when I listened to you on the phone for the first time, I loved your enthusiasm and hope for the future of cosmetics. You're revolutionizing the world of cosmetics. I think we can say that. But you know, lots of other brands are already on the market in cosmetics. We've seen the rising of lots of indie brands recently. What do you think Abby is bringing to the consumers that other brands don't?
This question, thank you for the question. It was also the first thing we have to create Abby. Most of the brands, they do produce 1, 2, 3 formula, and they try to sell those formula to many people. So with a lot of marketing. Of course, people can choose the cosmetic depending if the skin is oily or sensitive, of course, but still we just point out the fact that the skin evolves every day because of the age, because of the climate, because of the stress. So it was so logical for us to bring anybody a formula which is adapted to the skin. We can say that this is a cosmetic revolution, really. Why? Because today, and I say today because 5 years ago it wasn't the case, today we've got the technology to propose very adapted product for the skin. So we are able to propose one cosmetic for one person. It's not question of price, because we have different range of product that can be suitable for every generation, but we just took the problem reverse. First the diagnosis, and then after we know the problem, we know what kind of problem need to be fixed, and we propose the cosmetic. So it's a big change.
Yeah, sure. So in short, you get a unique, natural daily cream for an affordable price, matching your current skin needs. It sounds so simple when you say it, but I'm sure there were complications, especially on the tech side. Dan, could you tell us what were the high-tech challenges?
Like Frederick tell you, our technology is based on AI. So when you want to do product recognition or to read characters based on artificial intelligence, it's easy, because what you are looking for is absolute. But when you are looking for something must seem subject, like redness on the skin, so you got a big challenge. As example, if you see a part of face of someone and it's like most grainy, it could be because excess of sebum. Mm-hmm. It can be because dilated pores, but it also can be the natural feature of the skin of this person. Mm-hmm. Our diagnosis is not relative to the data we used to train the AI. Our diagnosis is relative to the person.
Okay, so you've managed to answer those tech challenges. Well done. But there's also a question of security. It's another challenge. So people want to know where their data is stored. People want to know where their face picture is going to be. What can you tell them to reassure them?
I will tell you first, all our data are stored on data server in France. The pictures are protected by the best practice according to the standard ISO 27201. All the pictures are encrypted, and all our database are splitted, so we can anonymize the picture of the peoples. Our pictures are not shared with partners. And everyone has to understand that we design our architecture after the RGPD. So it's designed from the beginning in accordance with the GPD rules, right to consultation, right to modification, and right to deletion.
Right, so our data is stored in France. We've reassured people, I think. Our info is safe in France. Frederick, you've broadened the concept from a home experience with the phone or computer with the selfie, and you've implemented the concept in chemists. So how did the public react to this new way of consuming cosmetics?
Yeah, as you say, it's a real new way to buy cosmetics. I think there is two challenges. The first one, you need people to be self-confident with the technology and to understand why they have to use such a technology like that. And we are quite happy with that because the selfie is it's a real friend user experience. It's very easy to use, very cool. And it's free, so you don't have to pay to make the diagnosis. So this is the first thing. And we just tell people to be connected to your skin. I mean, anybody wants to know exactly what the skin is.
It's like, yeah.
So it's the first challenge. And I think we succeed the challenge. The second one, you need to have a very high level of formulation. Because meaning that people, they will try your cosmetics. But they need to understand why it's important to get on-demand cosmetic compared to anybody brand you can buy in the market. And we are quite happy because today we've got more than 74% of user Abby that reorder the product. We have some beautiful message from the end user, and I think that the challenge is almost done. Now, of course, it's only the beginning. We need to spread the brand, the technology, and to explain very simple words that it's so easy to use and so good for the skin. Just try it. That's it.
So you want people to be connected with their skin, to actually be aware of their skin needs. So you're almost like an online dermatologist, if I may say so. But you're not substituting to doctors, of course. So going back to the technology, how does the tech study particular zones of the face? I think both of you will answer this one.
I just want to say one word before Dan and Sir. I just want to thank Dan because, it's 5 years development just to reach what we have today. So it's a huge development. And we make an hospital study last year in La Salpêtrière, Paris, with the dermatology branch. And they were doing a study with people in a dermatology test. And then after, they will go through our selfie. And we have more than 97% reliability, which is amazing, meaning that the diagnosis is really, it's perfectly working. So you've got a real base you can work on.
Yeah. Okay, done.
Just to give more details, you have to understand that our AI begin to detect the face in the picture. But not only that is the face on the picture. We build a real map of the face, building from 150 points relative to each person. And each zone on this area has its own algorithms. And the analyze is relative to other area. It's not one algorithm. It's a whole library of algorithms that we build. So we got the most efficiency analysis according to each person.
Right, so you've been approved by health institutions, you've worked on your technology, and you've decided to bring this technology abroad. So you've been supported by us, by Business France.
Yeah,
how was it and how is it today?
I can tell you a very funny story because I remember 1 year ago, I was listening to radio on my car. And I heard that ad from Business France saying that they can support companies to go abroad. And I say, why not? So I just answered I applied. And I can tell you something, I think this is the best move I did this year. Because you are honestly, you are very, very good team, professional. And you know that business is question of connection. And thanks to CCI, BPI, Business France, we start to get strong connection, not only in Europe, but also in North America, in Asia. And we just start to set up the branch in USA. We're on the way to set up the branch in China also. So we guess that Abby is a worldwide offer that can be suitable for anybody. And it's so cool to be supported by people that get the network, but understand your need also, and give you they really connect you to the right people. And thank you very much. So we think that now the new cosmetic is on, and I guess that thanks to our partnership together, thanks to the future distributor, we will spread this technology and the French cosmetic all over the world. This is our aim.
Thank you, Frederick. Well, Business France and the Team France Export is really proud to support businesses like you, French innovation. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of our talk. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and we'll see you maybe next time. We'll see you on Cosmoprof Bologna. You'll be there with your connected mirrors, so if you happen to be in Italy in March next year, come and check the connected mirrors of Frederick and the French Pavilion, of course. Thank you.
Thank you very much.